What's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Powerbook 2 Ghost Season 4 theory and prediction video. And today, I will explain how Brayden will eventually meet Tommy Egan because of Zion, who we were introduced to during the final season of Powerbook 2 Ghost. There are clues that foreshadow the eventual meeting of Brayden and Tommy, as we will likely see Ghost swoop in to save Tariq from the disaster that he is currently creating for himself by the end of the season. And Brayden would naturally tag along as well and begin to question Ghost and Tariq about Tommy, leading to a team up of all four gentlemen, as Tommy will eventually, even though reluctantly, take Brayden under the wing. And Brayden's interest in meeting and learning from Tommy is due to Zion. I'll explain how this plot can work within the new Power spinoff in the future that we all can expect to see. And we need to talk about this right now. This video was going to be another banger, so go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel so y'all can get this fire every day. Because this is where you will get the wildest, most creative, and entertaining power theories on the World Wide Web. Now also, if you're a Power fan or Power Theory content creator, I'm looking to collaborate with all of you in future videos still. I'd also love to get you guys on the weekly lives that I'll be doing 3 times a week, where we can recap the episode as soon as part 2 comes back together and talk everything Power, as well as Bel Air, who will be airing this month, as well as House of the Dragon or any other shows that I decide to work on that you guys like as well. And if you want to be a part of that, email me at n.almighty1991@gmail.com or DM me on Instagram at Nate_Almighty_GDA. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. All right, now, y'all, as usual, let's break it down like this. Now, we all know at this point that Zion must know both Ghost and Tommy in some kind of way. And as of now, the way he knows them is still very much up for public debate. But regardless, he knows them well enough that he agreed to have a business meeting with Tariq, simply off of the good name of both Ghost and Tommy. Zion told Tariq how Ghost always knew how to solve a problem before it became one. And he was surprised and very amused to see that Tariq even had his own white boy as his number 2, just like his father had Tommy. Mind you, Brayden never met Tommy, but also, while I'm saying this, I think that Tommy did run into Tariq and Brayden like at least one time and mention the irony at the fact that that Tariq had his own white boy too. But anyway, it's likely that Tariq hardly mentioned him to Brayden because he's very secretive and always gives Brayden information on a need-to-know basis. So that was the first time Zion mentioned Tommy to Brayden, asking him if he was crazy just like Tommy too. Now, this would hardly mean a thing if this would have been the only time, the one and only time Zion ever mentioned Tommy to Brayden. But we all know there is a second time in which Zion brings up Tommy to Brayden, and that second time, Tariq wasn't even around. And Zion refers to him as Little Tommy. And this is where we have to consider a very common narrative tool used in storytelling called foreshadowing. Meaning, it's very likely, through Zion, the writers are foreshadowing that the eventual introduction of Brayden to Tommy Egan will happen, either through Tariq or, more excitingly, through Ghost himself, leading to Tommy taking Brayden under the wing as his first real mentor in the game, as we go into the next Power spinoff that will include them both, as well as Tariq and Ghost, with of course some reluctance from Tommy in the beginning. And the climate for this is perfect right now, because if Ghost is really returning by the end of the season, that means Tariq and Brayden will be so down bad that Ghost has no choice but to come clean up his son's mess like he has always done from as early as the Ray Ray murder. And with Ghost faking his death, he's in the same boat as Tommy, who is doing the same thing. And their goal would likely be to at least train Tariq and Brayden to be better hustlers, and Tommy would eventually take a liking to Brayden and would begin to respect Brayden after finding out in detail all the ways he has looked out for Tariq in both his and Ghost's absence, and also the propensity he has for violence. So after further proving himself to Tommy, we would then see a kind of training arc with Ghost and Tommy teaching Tariq and Brayden everything they know, with Ghost still trying to persuade Tariq and Brayden to go legit, as Ghost will probably say at the end of this training arc, "I've taught you everything I know, you're on your own after this." But having to still teach them the game because he doesn't want his son to fail in the streets. Realizing that there was no better teachers for these two young gentlemen other than himself and Tommy. And Zion is the spark that will make Brayden ask Tariq more about Tommy, or ask Zion himself about Tommy, as he will continue to wonder, who is this crazy white boy who stands next to Tariq's father that everyone fears even when he isn't around? Brayden will want to be like him, and he will ask more questions. He will want that kind of respect, and Tommy will eventually develop a father-like relationship with Brayden, since Brayden no longer has his own father. All right, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think is the likelihood that Brayden will meet Tommy? I think that is very, very likely. I think that if Ghost is going to come back, even for a little while, there is no way they will have Ghost come back and Tommy is not going to be involved. Tommy's not going to find out. There is still the situation where Joe Proctor's family will be involved in some way in trying to take out Tommy in Chicago, right? There's the whole Elisa Marie thing. Eventually, Tommy will be forced out of Chicago, creating the perfect opportunity for him to be called by Ghost, or him giving a subtle hint that Ghost is alive. There's the opportunity for Tariq to have to reach out to Tommy again, especially if you include the Elisa Marie situation and Proctor's family, where they will be coming after Tariq. Tommy will not want any harm to come to Tariq because of what he chose to do to Joe Proctor, creating the perfect environment for Tommy and Tariq to reunite. And of course, if Brayden is alive, Brayden will be there, okay? I do not believe that Brayden will be killed. I do not believe that Brayden will die. I do not believe that Tariq will kill Brayden. I think there is a reason why we have Brayden on screen telling Tariq, wherever you go, I go. I believe there's a reason why Brayden was disowned by his father, right? Meaning that he has no family. Tariq is his only family. And whoever is Tariq's family, in turn, is Brayden's family. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God-gifted. That's touched by an angel. That's on the dome, nigga.